I have an odd little video for you today, metals enthusiast. Hidden history, fake reality. They attribute it to that their father was the richest man in America when he died in 1974, and his involvement with Florida and Texas real estate. Brothers cornering the silver market in 1980, 79, 1980 was a cover-up for the early collapse of the U.S. Kansas City Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt in oil drilling in Pakistan and Libya. Stories of a 1988 bankruptcy filing on behalf of the Hunt Brothers partnership or corporation. Mr. Lamar Hunt had said that was fake, that he had never named the Super Bowl, that it had been called that for at least 2 months by the mainstream media of the day before he ever even knew. And Africa. It says here that the Hunt brothers have again began hoarding precious metals starting in 1999. Lamar was a promoter of football, soccer, basketball, tennis, ice hockey in the United States. Basically pro sports, involved with the proliferation of all pro sports since that infamous date in 1952 when all pro sports were invented. 1970, the bunkers bought 200,000 ounces of silver at $1.50 an ounce, and the price doubled to $3 an ounce. Muammar Gaddafi nationalized bunkers, oil fields, and demanded a 51% royalty. Funny little story saying that investors are actually the ones driving up food and energy prices. Look up the holdings of the Hunt brothers. They have a lot of oil holdings, are very connected with President Bush, former president. I remember 1979 very vividly. In 1980, I was just a kid, but you know the whole story of the Hunt brothers cornering the silver market. Well, even as a kid, that story just never set right with me, and showing them having all these massive skids of silver stored in a salt mine. It was a very big story on TV, and you know, we didn't have the internet back then. Oil at $3 a barrel. I don't think a 51% royalty would be that extreme. Pretty hilarious. They totally ignore any debasement of the currency and blame price increases on investor speculation. Here that Mr. Bunker firmly believed that the U.S. was on the road to serfdom, that he ramped up his silver buying as a hedge against what he saw as inevitable. Now, he began this ramping up of silver buying in 1974. Buying contracts, and wanted to take delivery of every contract that they bought, and they were not allowed to. It says here that the Hunts were members of the John Birch Society that said 40,000 tons. The Hunt brothers cornering of the silver market, they had 6.25 million pounds of silver in their salt mine, or wherever they were storing that. 4 707 jets and flying their silver to Switzerland. Billions of ounces of silver, not millions. About the Hunt debacle, where they talk about the Hunt brothers having a lack of financial education. That the iShares Silver Trust and the Hunt brothers, that there may be some connection there. Educated, but in short, after reading dozens of stories about this, it's about the Hunt brothers being up to it again. January 29th, 2010, they requested the delivery of all of their contracts in physical silver. In this article, they just paint Bunker Hunt as a miser, worth billions of dollars, but not too good to search for change in the couch cushion. Something fishy about the whole deal, because in one article it said that they had made estimated profits of 30 to 45 billion dollars, and yet at the end of the whole game they were fined $3 billion. Too bad of a deal, since that was 10% of their low estimated profits throughout the deal. But I tend to think that it was all false, and because of the time, I believe it was a cover-up. Family is partners with British Petroleum, if that doesn't throw up some multi-level red flags. I'm very close friends with Alvin Brodsky, pretty much at the helm of the Bache Company, the largest landowners in America, in that state too. More than 276,000 acres. From Banyan, Asia, which links the Hunt brothers to the war in Pakistan and Libya, is that these guys are super connected.